Welcome to Quiet Hours. This is a quiet place to rest your mind, to soften the day, and to drift gently toward sleep. You don't need to do anything here. You don't need to fix anything. Just listening is enough. If it feels comfortable, allow your eyes to close. And if they don't, that's perfectly fine too. Take a slow breath in through the nose and let it fall away gently through the mouth. There's nowhere else you need to be, nothing you need to solve. Tonight's story is here to keep you company. As your body finds its own natural rhythm of rest, tonight's story is calm and unhurried, so settle in, soften your shoulders, and when you're ready, we'll begin. You find yourself standing at the edge of a forest. It's late afternoon, the kind of afternoon that holds no urgency, the kind of time that feels like it could stretch on forever. The light is golden here, slanting through the trees at that perfect angle, soft and warm on your face, on your arms, on your hands. You can feel it, this gentle warmth, this kindness of late day sun. You can hear something in the distance, a gentle sound, water moving over stones, a stream, not loud, not rushing, just present, a soft murmuring, a quiet song. You've come here to follow it, to see where it leads, but there's no hurry, no destination that needs reaching, no time you need to arrive, just the simple pleasure of walking beside water, of letting a stream be your guide, of following something that knows its own way. You take a slow breath. The air here is different. It smells like earth, like green things, like the dampness of shade. It's clean air, forest air, the kind that fills your lungs and makes you want to breathe deeper. So you do. You breathe in, hold it for just a moment, then let it go. And with that breath released, you take a step forward. The forest welcomes you. The trees here are old, so old. They've stood in this place for longer than you can imagine, longer than anyone can remember. Their trunks are thick, wide as doorways, some even wider, covered in soft green moss, bright green in some places, deeper, darker green in others. The moss is damp to the touch. You reach out as you walk. Let your fingers brush against it, cool against your skin, soft like velvet, like something alive and gentle. You brush your hand along a trunk as you pass. The bark is rough beneath the softness of the moss, textured, grooved, real. These trees feel ancient, patient. They've seen countless seasons, countless streams of light like this one, countless walkers on this path, and they'll see countless more. The sound of the stream grows a little louder now, just a little, not much. You move toward it, drawn by that sound, that gentle music of water. There's a path here, not an official trail, not marked, not maintained by anyone, just a gentle impression in the earth, a place where the ground is slightly more worn, where water has been followed before, where feet have walked this way, where people or animals or both have traced this route. Following the same sound you're following, the ground is soft with fallen needles, pine and fir and cedar, years and years of them, building up into a thick, cushioned carpet. They give beneath your feet with each step, soft, forgiving, making the walk gentle on your feet, making everything quiet. Your footsteps barely make a sound, just the softest whisper, just the faintest crunch of needles compressing. The air smells even stronger here, like the forest itself, like green things growing, like damp earth and clean water, like the sweetness of pine resin, like shade and coolness, like life. It's a scent that slows you down, that asks you to breathe more deeply, that invites you to be here, really here, and so you are. You breathe in, long and slow, filling your lungs with this forest air. You breathe out, releasing everything you don't need, everything you've been carrying, and you keep walking, one foot, then the other, then the first again, a rhythm as old as walking itself. The sound of water is closer now. You can hear it clearly, the bubbling, the flowing, the gentle splash and ripple. Through the trees ahead, you catch glimpses of movement, light dancing on the surface, the sparkle and flow of a stream, brightness between the dark trunks. A few more steps, just a few more, and you're standing right beside it. Here it is, the stream. It's small, smaller than you might have imagined, maybe 3 feet across, maybe 4, maybe less in some places, but perfect, just perfect. It moves steadily, not rushing, not racing toward anything, not in any hurry at all, just flowing in the way water flows, the way it's always flowed, the way it will always flow, finding its path, moving around stones, moving over pebbles, going where it needs to go, following the pull of gravity, following the shape of the land. The water is so clear, so perfectly clear. You can see straight to the bottom. Smooth stones line the stream bed, river stones, rounded by time, rounded by the patient, endless movement of water, each one perfect in its way, each one shaped by years, by decades, by centuries perhaps. Some are light gray, almost white, some are darker, charcoal or slate. Some have flecks of white running through them. Some have threads of gold or copper. They're beautiful in their simplicity, in their lack of trying. They just are. The stream makes a gentle music. The sound of water moving over and around these stones. A soft bubbling, a quiet rushing, sometimes a ripple, sometimes a small cascade where the water drops just a few inches, sometimes a deeper note where water swirls in a small depression. It's a sound that fills the space without overwhelming it. That asks for nothing, that simply is. You stand here for a moment, just watching, just listening. There's a small pool right in front of you, where the water has carved out a deeper space, where it swirls gently, before moving on. You can see your reflection in this pool, vague, rippling, but there, you look tired. That's okay. That's why you're here. You decide to follow this stream, to walk alongside it for as long as the path allows, to see where it takes you, to let it be your companion, your guide. You begin to walk upstream, against the flow, following the water back toward its source. The stream on your left, the forest on your right, and the path ahead. The walking is easy here, so easy. The path follows the stream closely, sometimes just a foot or two away from the water, close enough to reach out and touch, sometimes a little farther, 3 feet, 4 feet, where the bank rises slightly, but always near enough to hear, always near enough to see the movement, to feel the presence of water nearby. The trees lean in overhead, their branches creating a canopy, not thick enough to block the light completely, not dark, never dark, but enough to soften it, to filter it, to make it gentle. The light that reaches you now is dappled, scattered, shifting gently as branches move in the breeze. There is a breeze here. You notice it now, soft, cool, moving through the higher branches. You can hear it, a gentle rushing in the leaves, a whisper in the needles. It doesn't reach you down here on the path. The forest floor is still, protected, but you can hear it above. This movement of air through the canopy. Everything feels filtered here, softened, gentle. The light, the sound, even the air itself. You notice small details as you walk. A fern growing beside the path, its fronds unfurling in perfect spirals, so green it almost glows in the filtered light. Each frond curled tight at the tip, slowly unrolling as it grows, patient, taking its time. A patch of moss on a fallen log, so thick and soft it looks like velvet, like something you could rest your head on, like a pillow made by the forest. You reach out and touch it, just briefly. It's even softer than it looks, cool, damp, yielding, a spider's web stretched between 2 branches. You almost walk through it, but you see it just in time. The light catches it, makes it visible. It's perfect. This web, geometric, precise, beautiful in its engineering. Tiny droplets of moisture cling to the strands, caught there sometime earlier, morning dew perhaps, or mist from the stream. Each droplet holds a world of light, a tiny universe, a small brightness. You stop for a moment to look at it, really look at it. The spider is there, sitting perfectly still in the center, waiting, patient. You move around the web, careful not to disturb it, careful not to break what took so long to build. You don't need to rush past these things. There's time to notice, time to see, time to stop and watch a spider's web catch light. All the time in the world. The stream continues its steady movement beside you. You watch the water for a moment. It flows around a large stone, a stone bigger than your head, smooth, dark, sitting in the middle of the stream. the water divides itself around this stone, some going to the left, some to the right, moving to either side, finding the path of least resistance, then coming together again on the other side, rejoining, becoming one flow again. It does this without effort, without thinking, without any struggle at all. It simply flows, simply finds its way, the way water always finds its way, and you walk one foot, then the other, following this stream, following this moment. The sound of the stream is becoming part of you now. It's no longer something you're listening to, not something separate from you. It's something you're inside of, something you're part of. The gentle bubbling, the soft rushing, the occasional splash where water meets a larger stone, the quiet murmur where it flows over smooth pebbles. These sounds create a rhythm, a pattern that your body recognizes, a pattern that feels familiar somehow, ancient, that your breath wants to follow, so you let it. You breathe in time with the water, slow, steady, flowing, in as the water flows forward, out as it swirls and ripples, in, out, as natural as the water itself, as easy. The path curves gently to the left here, following the stream as it bends, following the natural shape of the land. You follow too. Your feet know where to go. Your body knows how to move. Around the curve, you see the forest opening up a little. The trees are spaced wider apart, the canopy less dense. A shaft of sunlight breaks through, landing on the water, making it glow, making it shine like gold. You move into this light, step by step. Feel its warmth on your skin, on your face, on your shoulders, on your arms. It's gentle here, not harsh, not bright in a painful way, just warm, just present, just kind. You pause in this patch of sunlight, standing still for a moment, letting it touch you, watching the water catch and reflect the gold. The stream sparkles here, each ripple holding light, each movement creating new patterns, new reflections. The water seems to dance in this light, seems to celebrate it. It's beautiful, so beautiful, but you don't need to hold on to it, don't need to capture it, don't need to make it last. It's enough to have seen it, to have stood in this moment, to have felt this warmth, to have watched this light, and then you continue walking. The light fades as you move forward. The canopy closes in again. The forest returns to its filtered dimness, but that's okay. That's perfect. Everything changes. Light comes and goes. Warmth appears and fades. That's the way of things. The stream leads you deeper into the forest now. Deeper in, further from where you started. The trees grow closer together here, their trunks creating gentle barriers, their roots weaving across the path, thick roots, gnarled roots, roots that have been growing across this path for years, for decades. You step over a root, lift your foot carefully, place it down on the other side. Your foot finds solid ground, stable. The motion is easy, natural. Your body knows how to do this. knows how to walk, knows how to balance, knows how to move through space. You don't need to think about it, don't need to plan each step. Your body just knows. The stream narrows a little in this section, maybe only 2 feet across now, maybe even less, but it still flows with the same steady patience, still makes the same gentle music, still moves with that same effortless grace. You notice the water is slightly faster here, moving with a bit more energy, a bit more purpose, not rushing, never rushing, but flowing with more determination, as if it knows something is ahead, some change in the landscape, some shift in the terrain, some reason to move a little quicker. You follow it, curious, but not urgent. If there's something to see, you'll see it. When you get there, you'll be there. For now, there's just this step, and this breath, and this moment, and this step, and this breath, and this moment. One after another, after another. The path continues, the stream continues, you continue, all of you moving forward together. The sound of the stream changes. You hear it before you see it. There's a new note in the water's song now, a lighter sound, a brighter tone, almost like laughter, almost like joy. You round a gentle bend in the path, following the curve of the stream, and you see why. The stream cascades over a small drop, not large, maybe a foot high, maybe less, maybe just 6 inches or 8 inches, but enough to create a change, enough to make the water sing differently. The water falls in a thin sheet, translucent, catching what light filters through. It falls into a tiny pool below, creating bubbles, creating foam, creating that bright, laughing sound. You stop to watch. You have time, all the time. The water falls and falls and falls, constant, eternal. It falls in a thin sheet one moment, then breaks into droplets the next, catching the filtered light, throwing tiny droplets into the air. They sparkle, these drops. They catch the sun for just a moment, hold it, reflect it, then disappear back into the stream, back into the flow, back into the water. The pool below is surprisingly calm, despite the water falling into it. Despite the constant cascade, it receives the falling water, accepts it, holds it for just a moment, and then lets it flow onward, lets it continue, lets it go. You watch for a while. How long? You're not sure. Time feels different here. Maybe a minute, maybe 5, maybe more. It doesn't matter. Time doesn't press here. There's no need to move on, no schedule to keep, no place you need to be. So you stand and you watch the water fall, and you listen to that bright sound, that joyful cascading. And when you feel ready, when something in you says it's time, you continue. Not because you have to, but because you choose to, because the stream continues and you want to follow. Beyond the small waterfall, the stream widens again. It spreads out, becoming broader, shallower. The path here is different too, softer, carpeted with fallen leaves. So many leaves, layers of them, years of them. Some are brown and dried, crisp from seasons long past. Some are still holding onto shades of green, not yet ready to let go, still clinging to life, to color. Some are gold, amber, the color of autumn honey. They rustle very softly as you walk, a whispering sound beneath your feet, a quiet conversation between your steps and the earth. The stream flows more slowly in this section, more peacefully with less urgency. In places, it's so still, so calm, so perfectly undisturbed. You can see the reflection of the trees, perfect mirror images, green branches reflected in clear water, brown trunks doubled, blue sky caught between the ripples, the world above and the world below, meeting in this water, existing together. You walk beside these reflections, watching the way the real trees and the reflected trees exist together, neither more real than the other, neither less true, both part of the same moment, both part of the same world. A breeze moves through the forest. You feel it before you hear it. A coolness on your skin, a gentle touch, gentle, barely there. It stirs the higher branches, makes the leaves whisper, and it touches the surface of the water, just touches it, enough to stir the surface, to break the reflections for a moment, to scatter the mirrored trees. The water ripples, the images fragment, the perfect doubling dissolves, and then the breeze passes, it moves on, continues through the forest, becomes part of the air somewhere else. The water settles, calms, grows still again, and the reflections return, slowly, gradually, as if reassembling themselves. The trees appear again in the water. The sky returns. Everything comes back together. Everything here is cyclical. You realize this as you walk, moving in rhythms, in patterns. The water flows. The breeze comes and goes. The light shifts. Shadows lengthen and shorten. Reflections appear and fade. And you walk through it all, part of these rhythms, moving with them, not against them, never against them. You've been following the stream for some time now. How long exactly, you're not sure. You haven't been counting, haven't been keeping track. It doesn't matter. Time feels different here, stretched, softened, made elastic. Each moment lasting as long as it needs to, no more, no less. The forest is quieter in this section, not silent, never silent. The forest is never truly silent, but the sounds are distant now, gentle, soft. The call of a bird somewhere high in the trees, far above, hidden in the canopy. The rustle of something small moving through the underbrush, a squirrel perhaps, or a chipmunk, or some other small creature going about its business. The eternal sound of the stream, always there, always present, like a heartbeat, like breath. Your footsteps are so soft they barely register. The needles and leaves cushion every step, absorb every sound. You're just another part of the forest now, just another creature moving through this space, taking up no more room than necessary, disturbing nothing, changing nothing, just walking, just being, just following water. The path begins to climb slightly, not steep, not difficult, just a gentle incline, a slow rise in the land. Your breathing adjusts without you thinking about it. Your body knows what to do. Slightly deeper breaths, slightly more effort. Your pace slows just a little, just enough, but it's easy, still easy. Your body knows what to do, has always known. Step, breathe, step, breathe. The stream beside you is climbing too. You can hear it working a little harder, putting in a little more effort, moving over small stones, finding its way up this gentle slope. But even now, it doesn't rush, doesn't strain, doesn't fight. It simply flows, simply finds the easiest path, simply continues the way it always continues, and you simply walk one foot, then the other, following this stream, following this path, following this moment. At the top of the gentle rise, the forest opens, not completely, not dramatically, but enough. Enough to let in more light, enough to let you see a little farther, enough to change the feel of the space. The stream spreads out here, becoming wider, shallower, changing its character. It flows over a bed of small pebbles now, not large stones, not big rocks, just pebbles, tiny ones, each one smooth and round. The water moving over them creates a different sound, a soft rattling, a gentle clicking, like tiny stones being tumbled by water. Like nature's own percussion, it's soothing. This sound, almost hypnotic. You pause at the edge of this wider section. The water here is maybe only a few inches deep, maybe 4 inches, maybe less. Clear enough to count every single pebble if you wanted to. Clear enough to see the bottom as if there's no water there at all. Some of the pebbles are smooth and round, perfect ovals, perfect spheres, worked by years of water. Some are still angular, still have edges, not yet worn down by time and water, still in the process of becoming. You notice how the water moves around them, how it finds the paths of least resistance, how it flows between them, how it fills the spaces. It doesn't fight the stones, doesn't try to move them, doesn't struggle against them. It simply flows around, or through, or over, always finding a way, always moving forward, always continuing, the way water always continues. You stand here for a moment longer, watching the water work, watching it flow, listening to the gentle rattle of stone against stone, that soft clicking, that patient tumbling, and then you continue upstream. The path is calling. The stream is calling, something ahead is calling, not urgently, not loudly, but calling nonetheless. The path is narrower now, definitely narrower. The forest has grown thicker again, the trees closer, their branches lower, but the stream is still your guide. You can always hear it, always see glimpses of it through the green, always feel its presence. The air is cooler here, noticeably cooler, and damper, much damper. You can feel the moisture on your skin, on your face, on your arms, on your hands, the way the forest holds it, the way everything here is slightly wet with it, saturated. Your fingers trail along a branch as you pass. It's cool to the touch, damp, almost wet. Tiny droplets of water cling to it, beads of moisture, catching what little light makes it through the canopy, like the spider's web from before, like tiny captured worlds. The stream is smaller again now, narrower, more contained. You're getting closer to its source, closer to where it begins, closer to its origin. You can feel it, sense it. There's a quality to the water here, something different, something more primal, a freshness, a coolness, a clarity. It feels newer somehow, younger. You kneel down beside the stream. The ground is soft here, mossy. Your knees sink into it slightly, into its cushioned surface. You cup your hands, reach them into the clear water. It's cold, much colder than you expected. Cold enough to make you catch your breath, but clean, so pure. You let it run through your fingers. Watch it escape. Watch it flow away, back to the stream, back on its journey, back to wherever it's going. You don't drink it. You just hold it for a moment. Feel its coldness. Feel its clarity. Then let it go. You stand again, your knees wet from the moss, your hands cold from the water, and you continue following. The ground beneath your feet is changing again. It's softer here than anywhere else has been, much softer, more moss than soil now, more cushion than earth. The moss is thick, maybe inches thick, maybe more. It cushions every step like a mattress, like walking on clouds, making the walking almost silent, completely silent. Even the stream is quieter now, moving over moss, moving over soft earth, over this cushioned landscape with barely a sound, just the gentlest whisper, just the softest flow, almost silent, almost secret. The light is dimmer here, the canopy thicker, the trees closer together, their branches interlacing overhead, creating a ceiling, creating shelter. But it's not dark, never dark, just soft. Everything is soft here, the light, the ground, the sound of water. Even the air feels soft against your skin, gentle, kind. You move through this softness, this gentle space, this quiet world, one step, then another, not thinking, not planning, not worrying about anything, just following the stream, just moving forward, just being here, in this soft place, in this quiet moment. And then something changes. You sense it before you see it. Feel it before you know it. The light ahead is different, brighter, more open. The forest is opening. The trees are stepping back. The stream seems to sense it too, its flow quickening just slightly, just a little bit, as if eager to reach this new space, as if it knows what's ahead, as if it's been traveling toward this all along. You follow it around one final curve. The path bends, the stream bends. You bend with them and you see it. The clearing, the forest opens like a gentle exhale, like a breath released, like a letting go. The trees step back, draw away, create space, a perfect circle of open sky. And in the center of this clearing, right in the very center, the stream widens. It spreads out, fans out, creates a small, still pool. This is where it wants to be, where it's been traveling toward, where it's been heading all this time, this quiet clearing, this peaceful space, this place of rest. You step out of the tree line, out of the forest's embrace, into the open. The light here is so different from the forest, brighter, much brighter, but still soft, still gentle, still kind. The sun is lower now, late afternoon becoming evening, that golden hour approaching. The light slants across the clearing at the perfect angle, gold and warm, honey-colored, beautiful. You walk toward the pool, slowly, taking your time. There's no rush, not here, not ever. The ground here is soft grass, short and green, thick like carpet, springy beneath your feet. Each step sinks slightly. Each step is cushioned, held. Wild flowers grow scattered through the grass, not in organized rows, not in careful patterns, just scattered, wild, natural, small white ones with delicate petals, tiny purple ones barely bigger than your thumbnail, bits of yellow here and there like tiny suns, a few pink ones nodding in the breeze. They nod gently in the breeze that moves across the clearing. A real breeze here, not filtered by trees, not blocked by branches, just moving freely, touching everything, including you. The pool itself is calm, so calm, perfectly still. The stream feeds into it at the far side. You can see where the water enters, where it adds itself to the pool, and it flows out again at the near side, continues its journey, carries on. But here in the center, the water has found a place to rest, to pause, to be still, to stop moving for just a moment. You find a spot beside the pool, the perfect spot. A place where the grass is thick, where a few wild flowers grow nearby, where you can sit comfortably. You lower yourself down, slowly, carefully, settling onto the soft ground. The grass cushions you, holds you, supports you. You're at the end of your journey. You've followed the stream from its rushing flow through the forest, through its narrow passages, over its small waterfall, across its wide pebbled sections, through its mossy whispers, and it's brought you here to this place of peace, to this quiet clearing, to this perfect spot. You sit beside the still water. Just sit, just rest, just be. The surface of the pool is like glass, like a perfect mirror reflecting everything. The sky above, deep blue now, rich blue, the blue of evening approaching. The trees around the clearing's edge, their dark green silhouettes, their familiar shapes, the clouds, if there are any, the first hint of sunset color, pink at the edges, orange creeping in, all of it caught in the water, held in perfect stillness. doubled. You watch these reflections, not thinking about them, not analyzing them, not trying to understand them, just watching the way the sky is both above and below, the way the world is doubled here, real and reflected, actual and mirrored, both existing together, both true. You notice your own breathing, slow now, so slow, deep, steady, easy, matching the stillness of this place, matching the calm of the water, matching the peace of the evening. Your shoulders have dropped. You didn't notice when, but they have. The tension in your neck has eased, melted away, gone somewhere else. Your body knows it's safe here, knows it can rest, knows it doesn't need to be on guard, doesn't need to be ready, doesn't need to be anything but soft. And so it is, soft, relaxed, at ease. You feel the softness of the grass beneath you, supporting every part of you that touches it. You feel the gentle warmth of the evening sun on your face, on your closed eyelids, on your cheeks, on your hands. You feel the cool air rising from the water, touching your skin, mixing with the warm air. Everything is balanced here, warm and cool, light and shadow, movement and stillness, reflection and reality. The stream flows in, the stream flows out, the pool remains, and you sit here, part of it all, held by this place, held by this moment. Time passes slowly, gently, without urgency, maybe minutes, maybe many minutes, maybe longer. You're not counting, not keeping track, not measuring. Time feels like the water in the pool, present, still, just being. The light continues to change, growing softer, growing warmer, growing richer. The gold of late afternoon is becoming the amber of early evening, deep amber, honey amber, the color of warmth made visible. The air is cooling, but slowly, gently, degree by degree. There's no hurry here, not even in the way day becomes night. Not even in the way warmth becomes cool. It happens slowly, like everything else in this place, like the water flowing, like your breath moving. You notice the sounds around you, the soft buzz of insects, bees perhaps, or other small flying things, going about their evening business. The distant call of a bird settling for the night, finding its place in the trees, calling one last time before darkness, the gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze, that whisper of movements, that soft conversation between wind and forest, and underneath it all, barely audible, the whisper of the stream, still flowing, always flowing, never stopping, but so quietly now, as if it too is settling into evening, quieting itself, preparing for night. You could stay here forever. That's how it feels, like time has stopped, or maybe like time was never really moving at all. Not in the way you thought, not in the way you've been told. Maybe time is more like the water in this pool, always present, just being, existing in this moment, this eternal now. You let your eyes close for a moment. The world doesn't disappear. It's still there. You can still feel it all around you. the grass beneath you, the air on your skin, the sounds in your ears, the warmth of sun fading to the coolness of evening. But with your eyes closed, it all feels closer somehow, more intimate, more immediate, more real. You sink into it, into this moment, into this place, into this feeling of peace. When you open your eyes again, the light has changed once more. The sun is touching the treetops now, getting ready to slip below the horizon, preparing to let night arrive. The sky is painted with color, soft pink, like rose petals, like the inside of a shell, gentle orange, like the skin of a peach, like the flame of a candle, the palest yellow, like butter, like cream, like the softest gold, and all of it reflected in the pool. So now there are two sunsets, one above, one below, both beautiful, both peaceful, both perfect. You watch as the colors deepen, as they intensify, as they grow richer. The pink becomes rose, the orange becomes coral, the yellow becomes amber as the light grows softer, as the sun sinks lower, as evening becomes night. The clearing is becoming a place of shadow and glow, where light and darkness meet, where day becomes night, where one state transforms into another. But there's no fear in this transition, no anxiety, no worry. It's natural, expected, welcome even. The darkness here is not empty, it's not void, it's not nothing, it's full, full of the sound of evening insects starting their night songs, full of the coolness of night air descending, full of the peace of this place, full of stars preparing to appear, full of rest. You feel yourself relaxing even more than you already were, sinking deeper into ease, your body growing heavier, settling deeper into the soft grass, becoming part of the earth beneath you. Your thoughts, if you have any, are like clouds, drifting across the sky of your mind, not staying, not demanding attention, not asking anything of you, just passing through, and you let them go. You let everything go. All you need to be is here, in this clearing, beside this pool, under this changing sky. Everything else can wait or not wait. It doesn't matter. This moment is enough. This peace is enough. This rest is enough. You are enough. The first star appears, just one point of light in the deepening blue, a single brightness, a quiet announcement that night is here. You watch it for a while, this single star, the first one, the brave one, the one that appears while there's still light in the sky. And then another appears, a second light, a companion, and another, a third. Slowly, the sky fills with them, not all at once, not in a rush, not dramatically, but gradually, one by one, like they're being lit one at a time, like someone is placing them carefully in the sky, and all of them are reflected in the pool. So now there are stars above and stars below, a sky full of lights, and a pool full of lights. You're sitting between two skies, both infinite, both beautiful, both full of mystery. both full of light. The stream continues its gentle sound, even quieter now, barely audible, more feeling than hearing, more presence than sound, a reminder that water still flows, that the world still moves, that life continues, even in this stillness, even in this peace, even in this perfect quiet. Your breathing has become so slow, so deep, so easy, so natural. Each breath in fills you with the cool night air. Each breath out releases whatever you don't need, whatever you've been holding, whatever you've been carrying. In, out, as simple as the stream, as steady, as eternal, as natural. You feel yourself becoming part of this place, not separate from it, not distinct from it, your edges blurring, the boundaries softening, where you end and the clearing begins becoming less clear, less defined. But this doesn't worry you. This doesn't frighten you. It feels right to be part of the grass, part of the water, part of the night air, part of the stars, part of this moment, to simply be here without separation, without division, without walls, just being. The night deepens. The sky is fully dark now, rich with stars, countless stars, more stars than you could ever count. The moon has risen. You notice it now, not full, but bright enough, bright and silver and kind. Its light spills across the clearing, silver light, cool light, gentle light. It turns the grass pale, almost white in places, luminous, makes the water glow, makes the pool shine like liquid moonlight, like silver poured out. Everything is luminous in this light. Everything glows softly. You lie back on the grass, slowly, gently. Let yourself recline, your head resting on the soft ground, your body held by the earth, your weight supported completely. The sky is above you now, vast and deep, infinite. The stars are countless, uncountable, endless. You could try to count them, could attempt to number them, but why? It's enough to see them, to know they're there, to watch them shine, to feel their light on your face. Your eyes grow heavy, so heavy, like weights are attached to your eyelids. The weight of the day, the walk through the forest, the following of the stream, the peace of this place, all of it, it's all catching up with you, settling on you, asking you to rest. And you're ready, so ready, ready to rest, ready to let go, ready to slip into sleep. The stream whispers its permission. Go ahead, it seems to say. Rest now. The stars shine their approval. Yes, they seem to twinkle. Sleep now. The earth holds you with gentle certainty. I've got you, it seems to promise. Let go now. Everything here says yes. Yes to rest. Yes to peace. Yes to letting this day go. Yes to sleep. Yes to you. So you do. You let your eyes close. So heavy now. Finally closing. You let your body soften completely. Release every last bit of tension, every remaining hold. You let your mind drift like a leaf on the surface of the stream, carried by the current, not resisting, not fighting, like a cloud in the night sky, floating, shapeless, free, like the moonlight on the water, rippling, changing, beautiful, drifting, floating, dissolving into rest, into peace, into sleep. The clearing will be here when you wake. The stream will still flow. The stars will still shine. The moon will still watch. But for now, you rest here in this place at the end of your journey, in this perfect clearing, beside this peaceful pool where the stream has brought you, where peace lives, where you are safe, where you can finally rest. Rest now. Let the night hold you. Let the earth support you. Let sleep find you here. Let everything go in this quiet clearing beside the gentle stream, under the infinite stars, held by the earth, watched by the moon, surrounded by peace. Rest, rest, rest.